A dude, and let's call him John. John works at some subways that look more abandoned than the word can convey. I don't know what his exact job title is, but let's say he is a security guard for the sake of this story. As the video starts and he goes all into the ladders to go down to the subway like one of these main characters in adventure movies, I thought that he had sold his balls the week before and that he has no nerve to be bothered by a supernatural event. I looked at him and said, I feel safe between the arms of this young fella. But the moment he heard some noise, like a steel board slipping to the floor, John turned into a professional runner and ran as fast as he could, as if he had never worked here. So I said, let's give him another shot. I mean, another chance. So the second time he went down, John turned into Scooby-Doo, and he made some weird noises that made me feel sorry for him. But why though? Why did he turn into Scooby-Doo and not Shaggy? Or why did he run the second time? At first, the water bottle in front of him moved ever so slightly. And yes, John ran like a duck, but he had to come back. And this time around, he heard some growling, which sounds like a hungry dog who hasn't seen food in a week. When using the security cameras, which show one of the offices, we can see a chair rotating around. That one was lame. But one clip from this collection you will immediately recognize, cause I don't think there is a single human being, dead or alive, who hasn't come across this specific clip. When John gets called out by his fellow worker, he hears some noise from that same dog that I talked about earlier.
Right. I wasn't going to, but I am now. You know, this scares me. Oh my god. As soon as you get your feet on these ladders, it's like there's something pushing you back up already. Right. Boiler room. Sorry for the language, but oh god, isn't it a nice place? Grim. There's been a time where I was coming down here and I got to this point here and I heard like, I thought you'd be meeting me down here. I go like that and there's nothing. That! Been a while since I put something up, so I thought I'd take a little trip down. Feels a little bit ominous tonight. Fuck yes, yeah. Fuck's sake. How's that feeling? Spirit box or anything else with me tonight. I'd workers down here, all week. I know for a fact there's no one down here now. Feels weird as down here tonight. Like proper weird. No. Who's in here? Oh. That's enough for me. Do you want me to go or stay? Go.
Not having it, Mark, oh no.
Hey?
Go see what it is.
That's weird.
So we go over and have a look.
It's a can't get through though. It's tied up.
We're not left there. I don't know what it is.
I do, yeah.
Just lift it up, I'll go under. I ain't scared again, dirty.
Can't get through there. No? Yeah.
You see me and it stopped. Do you not hear it stop?
Stop, yeah. Come on, Bob, get out. I'm going because we've got to do tracks anyway.
Crazy. What the actual is that? What is it? Look at it. See-through. There's into the chair there. No way.
real time.
Only legends and girls who touch themselves every Sunday will remember the next video. Cause I featured part of this video a long time ago, but back then I didn't have the full footage. But today, I got you 4+ minutes of the full footage. According to the source, the full video is like an hour plus, and this is a very brief summary of the trip into this old abandoned house. These are Russian dudes. At least, that's where I thought they were from when I was watching the video, until I realized that at the beginning, they say that they are from Germany. But in my rules, any language I don't understand and sound a bit rough is Russian. So what happened? Nothing that can be considered too serious. I just slipped on my way to the kitchen and had a very light scar. And regarding the German guys, they almost started World War III. Sorry, wrong people. These only went inside, investigated here and there, encountered a very terrifying doll, and then they got their warning.
Wir sind gleich da. Das ist einer der Stadtteile da am Tor. Ich glaube, hier wohnt niemand mehr, schon seit Jahren. So, der Wohnwagen ist weg. Auf der Kamera sieht man aber nicht viel.
Aber jetzt
Trotzdem.
siehst du dir.
Soweit. Hier ist es.
Weil lebt hier jemand oder was gut?
Scheiße. Bleib ruhig, bleib ruhig, bleib ruhig. Scheiße, ich dachte, das wäre ein Mädchen, das ist ein Bild. Hey. Scheiße, Alter, was ist das für ein Haus?
Away! Oh, my goodness. Hey! Hast du das gesehen? Hey! Scheiße. Oh ja, das ist gesehen. Komm, wir wissen uns mal, ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Scheiße, wo war der Ausgang? Waren wir da schon? Da waren wir noch nicht hier. Oh, du bist...
I have never imagined seeing Phil, the investigator from the Ghostech YouTube channel, to be still on duty. I thought that man was old enough to be retired at this point. But what do I know? These people work hard and sweat even harder, till you can feel them sweat and say to yourself, that's how an American should be. Phil and Jeff are today doing something different, at least different from what I used to see. These guys are investigating a historical place. The area was historically known as Manor Farm, built in the early 1400s. During King Henry VIII's Reformation, monasteries were broken up and the lands were confiscated. The site later became a lime works in 1842 and then a cement works in 1897. There were many injuries and passings due to the hazardous nature of the work. The Kent Electric Power Company opened on the site in 1902. Many accidents occurred among workers due to the work environment. So far, a good background for such a haunted place, and I don't know what's so good about unwelcome accidents and unsafe environments, but I will assume you meant it differently than how it sounds.
There is a camera in the upstairs office area, one in the upper walkway, and one covering the workshop area. Over a period of time, the camera in the workshop area has been capturing anomalies such as orbs. In this footage, there is something that seems to be checking out the camera, and as this happens, the timer flickers and goes out of sync. Just a few weeks ago, this anomaly was captured moving back and forth along the floor.
My name is Philip, and these are now my offices, as I say. And you've probably seen me here, seen me working away. So what I'd like to do is invite you to come and join me. Did you hear a bang then?
There was a big bang from downstairs.
It sounded like it came from downstairs, yeah. The land was used to provide chalk, and mining started Is it true that it was only when the lease was renewed that they realised what was going on and said you could continue to... Okay, there's noise from the other side of the room.
He's picking up movement. That side.
From down the hallway.
The direction of the movement of the light that's lighting up is from that way. I kid you not. I just saw something black move at the bottom of our camera.
Yeah.
It was at the bottom of the legs of the camera. There was something black and it moved off to the left. So now that we're down here, can you make some sort of noise, please, to let us know that you're here? Well, straight away. Okay, I heard that. Did you work here? At the substation? Or were you one of the people that used to go out digging up the roads and...
Did you hear a voice then? Did you hear a voice then?
Don't move. There is a figure. Oh, it's gone. Can you wave to me?
Hunchback is moving.
Is it moving?
Yeah. Very, very small amount.
It's standing on it
Yeah.
like it's hitting it. I can see his arms, he's punching it.
I know how some of you, if not all of you, like the Ouija board. Yeah, it's more like chess for some, but have you ever seen a ready-to-use planchette as huge as the one in the next video? Wait, what do you mean by ready-to-use planchette? Is there one that is forbidden? I meant like ones that you can play with, not like a statue. So, in the next video, we have a dude who always experiences what he calls paranormal activities in his house. How unshockingly predictable. I mean, you just spoiled it. He is using the devil's board. Why would anyone be surprised? I was telling you to leave in a state of disbelief. In fact, I was just preparing you for what to come. I'm such a good man, I don't want you to have a heart attack due to the creepiness of these videos, as if they were that scary in the first place. But let's pretend like they are. So what clips do we have here? You're saying that as if it's an open breakfast. First, let's begin with the Ouija. As he was playing blindfolded, the planchette moved on its own. Nothing new here. Then hear this next one, and if you are deaf, put your hands on the screen, because you will surely feel it. As he was playing with that board with his eyes open, behind him, the clock was floating. Or how about when he took a nap and the curtain moved while the whole camera tripod lost gravity?
Это ты перемещаешь предметы в моей комнате? Дух этой комнаты. Это ты перемещаешь предметы в моей комнате? Да или нет? Дух этой комнаты. Если ты здесь, подай сигнал. Дух этой комнаты, если ты здесь, подай сигнал.
Активность этого типа призраков начинается очень спокойно, провоцируя тем самым случаи, которые человек ошибочно считает случайными совпадениями. Но постепенно они могут активничать сильнее. Порой полтергейст сам принимает решение о своем уходе, но нередко.
Если честно, я не верю в доску Уиджи, но ради эксперимента я попробую. Дух, ты здесь? Да или нет? Дух, ты здесь? Да или нет? Я специально включил свет, потому что если что-то произойдет, в темноте я что-то увижу, сердце мое не выдержит. Поэтому я просто включил свет, чтобы было не так страшно. Да. Ты пришел? Я знаю, что ты здесь. Пожалуйста, только не трогай будильник. Прошу тебя. Это 3-й будильник уже. Да, он здесь. Я опять будильник взял. Пожалуйста, только будильник не кидай. Поставь его на место лучше. Ну, спасибо.
Паранормальные явления в доме, такие как необъяснимый шум или передвижение предметов, обычно называют полтергейстом. Кто-то считает, что это неупокоенная душа человека, а кто-то утверждает, что это связано с черной магией. Последние несколько дней в моей
This next video was a bit of a hard choice to make. It was like when you want to decide whether to go right or left on a highway that you have never been on before. It was like choosing between two beautiful, loyal, and well-serving women. It was like you were telling us what that action video is. How about that? Then you shall receive the information as you prefer and suggest. Here it goes. We have some friends, a bunch of friends, a group of them. They were like an army of some sort. Okay, we are making progress, even though it's a little slow, but it's something to be considered at least. These guys headed into a large parking lot filled with defunct buses in the Supango district in El Salvador. This parking lot has had a bad reputation for as long as I can remember, and the problem is that I don't remember anything, regardless of what parking lot we are talking about. But why? You mean, why did I abandon him? He was too expensive to stay in the house. What are you talking about? We meant, why does the parking lot have a bad reputation? Oh, I thought you were talking about my son. Well, they say that it's haunted, and there have been cases of people encountering shadow figures. So, for that reason, these guys are taking a closer look, as they were having a conversation with a lady who lives near the area, and who can provide them with more information about that place. They witnessed a paranormal activity live in front of them. The taillight of one of these buses turned on by itself, even though the bus had malfunctioned a long time ago and been abandoned ever since. But if you thought this was a technical issue, then how do you explain the shadow figure standing emotionless and motionless at the end?
Miren. Está encendido, ve. Están encendidos. Se han encendido las luces del bus.
¿Y estará abierta la puerta?
No sé. Está encendida la luz del bus, bichos. Miren, bichos. Miren, bichos. Bichos. Miren, bichos. Miremos si no hay nadie adentro. Miremos si no hay nadie adentro. ¿Ah? No hay nadie, va. Miren, bichos, y no hay nadie. No hay nadie, bichos. No hay nadie, bichos. Está encendida la luz.
Acerca un poquito. Mira.
Ah.
Acerca un poquito el teléfono hacia adentro de alguna ventana.
Vaya.
Por ahí. Es que cuando ibas caminando escuché un ruido adentro. Buenas noches. Es que cuando fue para allá yo escuché un ruido ahí. Ah, ¿vos solo te entiendes?
¿Cómo se van a encender solos? ¿No?
¿Cuándo vamos?
No, no hay nadie. Está encendido.
Y sí que encima caliente porque está cerrado. Es muy caliente. ¿Ah? Es muy caliente. Totalmente. Y ya está en función. Pero no creo que quede así toda la noche. No, yo creo que
Tenemos una